Hi, I'm Carl Morris.
And I'm Gary Nichol.
And we'd like to welcome you to our Putting Performance Principles video series. In our time together, we're going to ask you to think about putting differently. Not in a way that's going to contradict the work that you do on your stroke or putter fit or anything like that. We're going to actually consider what we call the art of putting, about performing on the golf course and having your mind in the best place to actually allow that putting stroke that you have inside you to come out on a more natural basis.
Ultimately, our goal is to help you hole more putts, shoot lower scores, and enjoy playing on the golf course a whole lot more.
You've got me today, so let's get going with the lesson. I'm here with Craig. We're going to work on your putting, Craig.
Okay.
But we're sat here and we're nowhere near a putting green.
No.
Nice comfortable settee. You're probably wondering, what has this got to do with me holding more putts? Yeah. We always start when we're working with players on these principles with what we call the story. Mm-hmm. Now, believe it or not, you are a collection of stories. You're carrying a bunch of them around with you.
Yeah.
Now, the thing is with a story, if you repeat it often enough, what happens? You believe it.
Yeah.
If you hear something enough times, you will believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, so many people are carrying around with themselves the story of how bad the putting is.
Right.
And we found over the years, it's almost like misery loves company, where there's almost a badge of honour for some people. It's, oh, I hit the ball great, I struck it fantastically out there, but I three-putted 6 times.
Yeah.
Almost bragging about the fact that they can't putt well.
Yeah.
Now, inside of your head, there's what we call the thinker and the prover. Mm-hmm. In the sense that what the thinker thinks, the prover aims to prove. So if you think you're bad at putting, mm-hmm. what is your prover searching for? Examples of that.
Yeah.
So every missed putt is a reinforcement of this story that you can't putt.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how dangerous that is to actually keep believing that and taking it around with you? And no amount of work on your stroke, no amount of changing your putters are going to actually alter anything unless you change your story. Mm-hmm. So one of the first things that we get people to look at is, we can't make you today suddenly believe that you are a great putter. But what we could start to say is, number one, you change the old story.
Yeah.
So you start to react differently if you miss a putt. Mm-hmm. You start to react differently if you hold some putts, more importantly. But what you could do today, would it be possible that you could begin to believe today that you're about to learn how to become a great putter?
Yeah.
That's possible, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, if you had that story that I'm learning to become a great putter, you imagine how that narrative would change inside of your head. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now your thinker starts to look, your prover starts to look for evidence. Oh yeah, I am learning some new things.
Yeah.
This is different. It's a different story. If you don't change your story, you'll never change your putting.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm just thinking back now to when I do putt, and often if I miss a putt, I'm thinking, I knew that was going to happen.
There you go.
That kind of
thinker and prover.
Yeah.
So let's start changing that story.
Definitely.
It's been great being with you here today at the wonderful Archerfield Links. We hope you've enjoyed the video. The key thing for me is to take these ideas and actually put them into action. Make them a part of your game, because we absolutely know for certain if you act on this information, your putting will improve.
Yeah, we want you and your putters to become best friends, and hope that you together enjoy some great moments, some great times on the golf course. There's going to be a few more of these videos, so please look out for them. And we're in the process of writing a book on putting performance principles, which will be available very soon. So please look out for that as well.